Whew. I do not feel good. Started getting the sniffles last night. Woke up this morning, left nostrils all stopped up. Man, let me get out of this rest stop. I pulled in here and they got 2 cops in here, man, talking to truckers, taking pictures and stuff. Man, get out of here. But anyway, yeah, I don't feel good. And I gotta go to the doctor on Friday, dentist on Friday. I hope I'm done with this stuff by the end of the day. Whew. We're headed over here to just southeast of Kansas City. What's up, Wild Beer? Over here in your territory. If you haven't checked out his channel, man, check his channel out. And maybe they'll send me and get me something to send me home, man. I need some rest. I'm tired. Been stuck out this weekend. Sitting around make you tired. Anyway, let's go. We are being unloaded. Yeah, these guys are really quick. I think I've been here once before. So, what do you do when you're sick out here on the road? Well, that depends on what kind of sick you are. Like today, I feel under the weather. My nose keeps running. Got a headache. But you just keep on trucking when it's like that. Now, if you've got to be by a bathroom somewhere, if that's the kind of sick you are, then you need to call your fleet manager. And you need to tell them that you cannot move that truck. They can either get somebody to come get it for you, or they can reschedule your appointment for wherever you need to be. But the more you try to get out here when you don't need to be, out here on the road, the worse it's going to be. But communication is key. You just need to talk to your fleet manager when this kind of stuff happens. We don't like being sick. We don't like being out here doing this when we're sick, but stuff's got to get to where it's got to go. Time management, right? But we're going to Fort Smith after this, and they'll give me something, and then I'm going to go home. It'll be tomorrow before I go home, but because I won't have enough time to get home tonight. But I'm tired. I'm gonna go get some sleep. What's going on, trucking junkies? We're down here in Nashville, Arkansas. We're gonna pick up some gypsum board. That's going to Huntsville, Alabama for tomorrow. It has been one heck of a weekend. Had doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, moved a tree, broke a truck. We'll get into it here in a little bit. Let's go pick up some gypsum. There she is. Oh, not too bad. Been here less than an hour and a half. I did meet a couple of guys. One guy that just graduated with Cody. It's his first load over there. And another guy that watches my videos. I appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. It's nice meeting you. I'm gonna get back in here and I am going to change into some shorts and a t-shirt because it's hot. Then we're gonna get to Alabama. I'll talk to you guys on the road. Let's go. We are here at, well, this says FB something supply. Paperwork said Marjam, but sometimes they change. FB something. I can't read that truck over there. Sometimes they change their name. They don't change it on the paperwork. Sometimes it's care of. Yeah. I'm getting over a cold or something, man. I started getting sick I don't know, last Thursday. Maybe. Get off there. There's a lot of snot, coughing. I think I ran fever. I think I ran fever the first day. Man, ever since the vid, getting the coof, my body's immune system just hadn't been the same. I used to be able to get sick and be done 24 hours, man. Not anymore. Could just be I'm getting older too. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So this past weekend, told you I had to, my son came over and cut down a tree weekend before last when I got stuck out because a quarter of it fell down, and he said it was pretty well rotten on the in the trunk. So he went ahead and cut it down and left all the limbs there on the ground, which I don't blame him, man. It was 100 degrees that day. You know, he said it was fine and the tree was still up, and he was just cutting the limbs off because he still had shade. But as soon as he cut all the limbs off, it was hot, hot, hot. And I know it was, because this past weekend we got out there, made it home, and we got out there and we cleaned up all the limbs. Took them over to my buddy Keith's house. Thank you, Keith, for letting me bring those limbs over there to burn. I know it was a lot. We didn't even take all of it over there, and it was still a lot. Yeah. Still a lot. But I took some loads over there on Thursday, and then my son, my youngest son, and my parents, okay, they came over and helped. I appreciate that. Thank you. Because it was a lot. And it got really hot about 1 o'clock. But we left some of it over at the house for the city to pick up. I'm hoping they'll come pick the rest of that up. It's not that much. There we go. So I'm feeling a little sluggish today. Plus it's hot out here. It's not too hot yet. It's about 9:30. It'll get that way though. We also taught the dog how to swim this weekend, which is cool. And it took about 2 days. To get her trained on how to get in the pool. And we did it mainly not just so that she can go swimming, because I like that. I like that she likes to be in the pool with us. We also wanted to teach her to find the stairs to get out of the pool, just in case her dumb butt falls in it, because she's a little bit spastic like that. She's had some close calls already. So it makes me feel better that she knows that she doesn't have to panic. She can get back to the stairs, which is good. Man, while I was taking the last load over to Keith's, I broke my truck, I think. It started shifting funny, then it wouldn't go into drive. It'd go into first and second, but once it wanted to shift into third, then to overdrive, it didn't want to do any of that, and that's a bummer, because I checked, and a transmission swap, not even new one, used one, $2,800 plus tax, $7,000 air conditioner system, pool liners failing, gonna be $7 grand for that, 7 to 10. I'm telling you, man. Oh, speaking of money, I get up Friday morning to go to the doctor's office, check my bank account like I do every morning, and sometime on Thursday, while I was out moving tree, somehow my debit card got skimmed. They got my debit number and my passcode, my PIN, and at 5:43 Friday morning, somebody went in there to a US bank ATM there in Jacksonville and withdrew $982 out of my checking account. I didn't even know you could get $900 out of an ATM, but apparently they did. Yep, they didn't wipe us out, thank God, but they got a good chunk. So I had to spend part of the day on Friday between my doctor's and dentist appointment file a fraud claim. Hopefully they'll get our money back to us at some point, I hope. And I hate a thief. You know what I mean? It's a pain in my butt. Speaking of pains in my butt, there we go. Good enough. I gotta get all these lumber tarps off. And it's so hot out there, the GoPro's froze up on me. So this is one of these tight places you gotta be careful with. And go slow. You almost have to hit stuff, but not quite. See? Almost. Oh, Lordy. It's tight.